Most people wake up each day believing they are in control of their thoughts, their choices, their reactions. But beneath the surface, the mind moves according to rules most of us were never taught. Silent psychological triggers shaping everything from desire to fear, confidence to confusion. The truth is simple and unsettling. Your behavior is being influenced every single day, whether you notice it or not. And that is why understanding these hidden mechanisms matters. Because once you see how the mind actually works, the shortcuts it takes, the illusions it creates, the patterns it repeats, you stop being a passenger in your own life. You start recognizing why you fall into the same emotional loops, why certain people attract you instantly, why some conversations drain you and others ignite you, why decisions that look logical on the outside are driven by ancient instincts inside your brain. These 51 psychological triggers act like a map of human behavior, yours and everyone else's. They reveal why people say one thing but feel another, why confidence can collapse without warning, why the past repeats itself until you learn to interrupt it, why some individuals captivate any room without trying, while others remain invisible. And here is what makes this knowledge powerful. Once you understand these triggers, you can finally stop being controlled by them. You gain clarity in relationships, precision in decision-making, and a deeper awareness of what truly shapes your emotions. You begin to see through people, not in a manipulative way, but in a liberating one. Because nothing in your life changes faster than when you understand how the human mind truly works. Fact 1. Your brain rewrites your memories every time you recall them. Memory is not a recording, it is a living story. Each time you revisit it, the brain edits details based on current emotions and beliefs, reshaping the past to protect your identity. Fact 2. Overthinking is intelligence trapped inside fear. The same mind capable of deep analysis can create endless imaginary scenarios, mistaking worry for safety and exhausting itself in loops. Fact 3. People with fewer friends aren't antisocial. They're selective. They prefer relationships rich in meaning and emotional depth. To them, one genuine connection outweighs a room full of shallow ones. Fact 4. Daydreaming is the brain's secret problem-solving mode. When the mind drifts, it reorganizes information, runs simulations, and uncovers creative solutions unavailable during conscious effort. Fact 5. The more you chase happiness, the more it slips away. Direct pursuit triggers stress. Happiness emerges naturally when you pursue meaning, purpose, and personal growth. Fact 6. Your natural walking speed reflects your vitality. Fast walkers often display stronger cardiovascular health and sharper internal systems. Pace mirrors life force. Fact 7. Silence intimidates because it amplifies inner noise. People often fill the air with words to avoid meeting their own thoughts. Fact 8. Emotion in someone's voice lasts longer in memory than their words. Tone is the imprint. Words are the surface. The feeling stays long after the language fades. Fact 9. Your brain prefers a convincing story over an accurate fact. It fills gaps, distorts details, and creates meaning to avoid uncertainty. Coherence is often chosen over truth. Fact 10. Loneliness slows your sense of time. With fewer emotional cues, the mind stretches the hours. Days feel heavier, longer, and more hollow. Fact 11. The more choices you have, the less satisfied you become. Abundance leads to second-guessing and the illusion of better options left behind. Fact 12. Perfectionism is fear wearing discipline as a mask. It's not about excellence, it's about avoiding criticism, disappointment, or vulnerability. Fact 13. Overthinking becomes addictive. Each what if releases dopamine, convincing your brain that fear-based thinking is productive. Fact 14. You see people not as they are, but as your emotions paint them. Your fears and hopes shape your perception, bending reality around your inner world. Fact 15. Your inner voice becomes your identity. Repeated self-talk gradually builds the foundation of your confidence or your self-doubt. Fact 16. Unfinished tasks drain mental energy. Your brain keeps them active in the background, producing cognitive noise until resolved. Fact 17. Imagining an action activates nearly the same brain circuits as doing it. Mental rehearsal strengthens neural pathways, preparing you for real-world execution. Fact 18. Anger often hides fear or emotional vulnerability. Outward intensity protects inner fragility. Aggression is a shield, not a state. Fact 19. Missing someone makes your mind idealize them. Loneliness retouches their memory, making them appear softer, kinder, almost perfect. Fact 20. People naturally lower their voice when revealing painful truth. Quietness signals vulnerability and a need for safety while speaking openly. Fact 21. Curiosity dissolves anger. When the mind seeks to understand, aggression loses its fuel. Fact 22. People chase validation most from those who offer it least. This subconscious pattern often mirrors childhood emotional dynamics. Fact 23. Rejection activates the same brain areas as physical injury. Social pain is processed like a bruise, real, sharp, and deeply human. Fact 24. Quiet people notice what others ignore. Their stillness sharpens awareness, making them experts in subtle cues and micro-expressions. Fact 25. Mirroring someone's body language builds subconscious trust. The brain interprets similarity as safety, a primal bonding mechanism. Fact 26. Adrenaline can trick your brain into believing you're in love. Fear, excitement, and attraction share the same physiological patterns. Fact 27. Doodling improves focus and memory retention. Light motion stabilizes attention and prevents cognitive drift. Fact 28. Multitasking temporarily lowers your IQ. Rapid task switching forces the brain to restart its cognitive processes, reducing performance. Fact 29. Messy handwriting often reveals a fast, chaotic mind. Thoughts move too quickly for the hand to keep up. Fact 30. Talking to yourself increases clarity and emotional regulation. Verbalizing thoughts organizes them and reduces internal ambiguity. Fact 31. Chewing gum enhances mental alertness. The rhythmic motion improves blood flow and cognitive engagement. Fact 32. Most lies are emotional defense mechanisms, not manipulations. People lie to avoid conflict, embarrassment, or hurting others. Fact 33. High empathy can feel physically painful. Mirror neurons activate as if the suffering you witness is happening to you. Fact 34. People calm in chaos often grew up navigating instability. Their nervous system learned to find stillness where others panic. Fact 35. Exhaustion can spark creativity. When logic relaxes, unconventional ideas slip through mental barriers. Fact 36. Dark humor is a psychological shield. It turns tragedy into something survivable, transforming pain into power. Fact 37. Men and women show different cognitive strengths. Not superior, just specialized. Evolution sculpted complementary patterns that persist even today. Fact 38. Most people underestimate their attractiveness. They see flaws up close. Others see presence, energy, and expression. Fact 39. Night owls often think independently and challenge norms. Dark hours invite introspection, rebellion, and unconventional ideas. Fact 40. Writing before sleep calms the emotional mind. Putting fears on paper releases them from mental loops. Fact 41. Small interactions with strangers boost happiness. Micro-connections nourish the social brain and improve mood. Fact 42. People who swear often speak more honestly. Profanity bypasses social filters, revealing raw emotion. Fact 43. Music with lyrics disrupts deep focus. Your brain cannot process two linguistic streams simultaneously. Fact 44. Couples who laugh together build emotional durability. Shared humor creates shared meaning, the foundation of resilient relationships. Fact 45. Blue tones naturally soothe the brain. The mind associates blue with open skies, safety, and calm. Fact 46. Emotional moments carve the deepest memories. Intensity tattoos experience into long-term storage. Fact 47. Most people don't know what they want, only what they fear losing. Desire is often shaped by insecurity, not clarity. Fact 48. People listen defensively until they feel emotionally safe. Safety shifts the brain from protection mode to understanding mode. Fact 49. The mind clings to familiar pain more than unfamiliar peace. Comfort zones form not around happiness, but around repetition. Fact 50. Your personality subtly shifts in different social environments. Identity adapts to context. The self is fluid. Fact 51. Acting a certain way repeatedly rewires you into that version of yourself. What begins as a role becomes a neural pattern, and eventually, a personality. Human behavior is not chaos. It is patterned, structured, ancient, and once you understand the mechanics operating beneath the surface, life stops feeling like a sequence of random reactions. These 51 insights aren't just interesting facts. They are mirrors. They reveal why you think the way you do, why you repeat certain choices, why some emotions pull you in and others push you away. They expose the unconscious rules shaping every conversation, every attraction, every insecurity, every burst of confidence. And the moment you see these patterns clearly, something inside you shifts. You stop taking things personally. You stop assuming people are unpredictable. You stop believing your mind is your enemy. You begin to notice the subtle signals others miss, the changes in tone, the emotional tells, the hidden motivations beneath behavior. You start understanding yourself with the same precision. Psychology doesn't remove the complexity of life, but it removes the confusion. It brings clarity where there used to be chaos, coherence where there used to be noise, and choice where there used to be autopilot. Because once you understand the architecture of the mind, your mind and everyone else's, you gain something quietly priceless, the ability to walk through the world awake.